In the world of Monster Hunter, there is one question that every hunter wonders. Which monster is strongest? Only 2 people can find the answer. And they will stop at nothing until they
do. They're both on the floor!
Welcome everyone to Ultimate Turf Wars. Today's turf, the bathtub. Contestants, Monkey and Downy Crake. As you see, they often fight each other with love and passion for the ultimate victory prize of the bathtub, where only those with stretchy ears can live happily forever. Oh god, oh no! They're not supposed to see us!
And welcome to our nightly monkey bird creeping session. You've not lived until you've done it.
This time I'm watching. I'm watching this time.
Sorry, what? What did you say? Did you hear something?
I think he's documenting us to report us to the commander.
What?
What?
What? Why are you all the way back there?
It's warm in here.
Okay.
Welcome then to Ultimate Turf War. 3 sets of 3 monsters go to Turf War, and one of them will turf win.
No, 3 sets of 2.
3 sets of 2. You're right. Maths ain't my strong suit.
Nice. Nice.
I believe in monsters.
Someone
I
help
believe in
him.
monsters
Someone help
fighting
him.
monsters. So I believe those monsters should fight each other so that all the monsters can be fighting.
We will verbally joust and come to some sort of conclusion. But first, talking of conclusion, we are overdue 3 of them. So, do you remember the very first bout, Magnamalo and Gigante?
Who won?
Well, the winner was Gigante with 79 to 21%.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
That was
That
the
is
smashing.
uneven.
I was so 50-50 on that.
I thought it would at least be closer. Guess people are just like, Nergigante, Big Spike, Elder Dragon Smash.
So true. So true.
Then we had Red versus Rock. And in that one, with 86% to 14%, Safi'jiiva. So something tells me we need a bit of a stunner opponent.
That's so
It was a
sad.
good fight. It was a good fight. It was a good fight.
Well, look, Shara is mostly is mostly a tank. It's just the problem of he can take a couple of things in this specific sense.
And then finally, the closest matchup so far, with 71% to 29%, Amatsu.
I can't believe that. I can't believe the first one was such a
Crazy.
There you go. So I guess that means 2 to me, 1 to Cotton.
Yeah. I want more though.
What?
Points. I want more points. Let's go.
You can't have more points, because then you might have enough points.
Sure he can. I mean,
want.
You know how you get when you have a prize.
he paid me off today, so I think he's got a good chance.
All right, the first matchup of today's turf war, that will be turfed over. 3, 2, 1, go!
Josh, what is that?
Well, don't say that like you're a disappointed dad.
What is that? I appreciate dinos a lot. It's great, but yours, Josh, what the?
It's like you gave him a second mouth on the back of his head.
Whoa! It's a crown, because he's the king.
It's like there's a little one of the Venus flytrap plants from Mario on the back of him. I've worked it out. This is Piscine Wyvern Rathalos. He looks like the Levisioth head.
Fuck you, man, alright? It's difficult. What is your obsession with putting eyes underneath horns and making monsters so
He looks
depressed?
great. What do you mean? He's actually a little bit weird looking.
Depressed?
Look at it, a bit creepy, actually.
He's actually a little bit weird looking.
He's like, hey buddy, how you doing now?
See, his golden fur just looks like an actual haircut. Like, it just sat nicely on top of his head. Like, it's not a mane down his
Take
body.
the horns, take the horns away, and he's like it looks like kind of like a orc or something.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Tread King Rathalos versus Furious Rashang. You can... 1 minute. Begin.
Well, Furious Rajang is he's Rajang, but he's always angry. He's got the same secret as Bruce Banner. Makes him pretty damn powerful. He doesn't have a tail, which is great, because the tail is actually one of the weaker points of the regular Rajang, because you can use him to knock him out of his enraged state, which is when he's more powerful. Because enraged state, more lightning. More lightning, more good against lots of stuff. Most importantly, things that are flying. You hit a flying thing with lightning, what happens? It spasms, it falls, it hurts itself. Repeatedly. Dread King Rathalos' main thing is his ability to fly. Even more so than the regular Rathalos. He likes to fly. He likes to fly all over the place. What is Rajang going to be doing? Sniping him, jumping on him in the air, pushing him down to the floor. And you know what? Even though it's not regular Rathalos, I accept that he is a step above regular Rathalos. Rajang has a turf war with regular Rathalos, where he just sort of flips him around like the frickin' Hulk does to Loki in the Avengers.
Spoilers!
And I don't think Dread King is any less susceptible to that than regular Rathalos is. And I think I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah.
That was pretty good. Pretty solid.
Okay.
Solid there.
Yeah.
Well, life's hard. 3, 2, 1, go.
Did that have anything to do with anything?
So, Dread King Rathalos, deviant, therefore already Elder Dragon level. So, this is a fairly even matchup. And let me just start by saying the Dread King is the King of Kings, which doesn't mean anything, too tangible, but that's a pretty cool title. And at the very least, Rajang is going to be like, whoa, which is an opening during that few seconds of awe as His Majesty descends, okay? In any case, Dread King is massive compared to normal Rathalos. They are significantly bigger, which means significantly harder to twirl around by the tail like a ragdoll. So I don't think that would be as easy as you got. They're also much stronger, more powerful flyers, and the wing beat to resist. But irrelevant of all of that, he fires miniature fiery core localized nuke bombs that I imagine something made out of fur, susceptibly burny fur, is not going to have an altogether great time against. And that's my time.
Oh man, I like this matchup a lot. Yeah. They're both absolute units, but in different ways.
Oh, okay, I thought you were going to end it with
5 minutes, back and forth, begin now!
But it was begin and then it started. So that was awkward.
You're losing your time.
It's our time, really. We share. Oh, okay. Okay, sorry. Begin now. Okay, it was just really delayed. Well, first off, it seems like you've gone to my school of element resistances. Rajang isn't actually weak to fire. You just all you're gonna do is create a
Oh, got him.
All you're gonna do is create a naked Rajang. You see those like hairless cats wandering around, but it's a Rajang.
Naked, yeah, he's gonna be like a hairless cat.
Oh, that's terrifying.
So you don't even know when he's enraged or not. If anything, you've made it worse. Rajang has tons of really, really fast thunder projectiles, and Dread King is really weak to thunder. I'm sorry to tell
you, but you know what else thunder is? Bright. And you know what Dread King's heavily resistant to? Flash bombs.
But he's not trying to use the thunder to flash him.
Oh, Josh, you've made two arguments that are what the hell is he talking about so far? It's incredible.
Look, I have a monster that's notoriously weak to lightning against one of the most powerful lightning attacks in all of Monster Hunter. What do you want from me here, Ding Dong?
Not to argue that, he's going to be surprised for sex, so that's a big deal. Fortunately, we have a direct example of this scenario where there's someone on the ground, they're holding lightning bolts, and they're throwing it at dragons, and I'm obviously talking about Dark Souls. Now, that went a specific way, Josh, that went a specific way, and I have bad news for you.
I was over here wait a minute. There's a way to take this about Dark Souls.
Wait a minute, I've seen this before.
I recognize
this about Dark Souls. I'm gonna take it.
There's going to be ways that they can get to each other regardless of the way that it plays out. And in that sense, Rajang's physical capabilities must have some impact on this fight, because we haven't even really talked about it much past the initial turf war mention.
Well, time is up.
So there you go.
So your main tactic is basically run away and stalemate the fight, Josh.
It's not entirely you need to appreciate that this is an Elder Dragon level Rathalos. Okay, he's not just being whoa, 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 whoa. He is ridiculously powerful on top of tactics.
But he's definitely making the Zoidberg noises.
Yeah, okay,
a little bit, yeah.
He is.
It's like if you made them while shooting giant fireballs that explode.
All I'm saying is your main argument is I'll go really high up, I'll drop the bombs, and you can just move out of the way because I'm really high up and it takes a bit for it to fall down. You know, the same way you're saying you'll
Yeah,
dodge
but
the
he
lightning. It's the
specializes
same
in turning
thing.
entire swaths of land into fire. It's not just little bombs.
Sure. It'll be a big bomb. It'll probably be like a gender reveal California style fire. You know what I mean? But in any case, I think lightning travels faster, and again, Dark Souls reference. Rajang
okay,
absolutely
alright,
dominates.
fine.
Absolutely dominates. You get like a golden palace place. All right, congrats.
Rajang just is a Dark Souls player, confirmed.
Fine. 1 point to Furious Rajang and Cotton.
Go Furious.
And now it's time for sweet, sweet revenge.
I'm sorry.
Next match. 3, 2, 1, go!
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
Is that like the end of a hammer that you've made?
I accidentally made him a cube.
Why is
Why is he
this?
so
I
square?
honestly don't know what it is.
Look at the
Like
look
what?
at the middle and see if you can work. It's a beak. Does that help?
at the
if
middle.
if I tell you it's a beak, does that assist you in any way?
Why is it a cube?
It's cube Velstrax.
Oh my god.
I don't know why I made him a cube, but I made him a cube, and you just got regular Rajang.
Yeah, I got regular Rajang.
Oh, nice.
So you have made Minecraft
I made
Valstrax.
Velstrax as a single cube in Minecraft. Yes.
He looks like one of those Minecraft bees.
He literally does.
I don't know how I did that, but once I was halfway through it, I was just like, I can't stop now. Like someone else needs to see what I've accidentally created.
I have to keep ruining this monster. Okay, I will begin.
That's a good
Jesus Christ, that poor. Like, I mean, we're not even talked about mine because it's a fabulous drawing,
Yeah, it's
and
not
I'm
bad.
okay
It's
to
not
leave it
bad.
at that.
I like it. Also, is he piercing his own lips with his fang? By the way.
You could hold the mouth as a handle and then use the horns like a battle axe.
It's like a warglaive, just swing it around.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so to quote a good buddy of mine, a flying thing that's weak to lightning is going to get shot by a lightning bolt. And
Oh, Colin, I'm sorry,
it's
man.
going to be a really, really bad time
I can't believe this has happened to me.
for the flying thing, you know? That's-
Uno reverse.
especially, you know, a conductive flying thing with silvery scales that are going to really, really hammer home that electric voltage. On top of that, all right, Rajang is notoriously resistant to dragon energy. So that's also a nice little, just an extra little slam dunk here, I believe. And talking of slam dunk, Rajang will in fact slam dunk the dragon. Valstrax is no physically stronger than Teostra or Velcana or Lunastra, all of which Rajang just pushes to the floor like it ain't no thing. And my time is up.
Oh damn.
And your time begins.
Yeah, this is perfectly fine. This is a totally fair matchup. So
Cuban.
The main thing is because my Valstrax is a cube, he doesn't actually have to fly. He just uses the dragon energy to bounce up and down, and if he lands on Rajang, it'll crush him. Done. Fight over. but real Valstrax. See, the thing is, the main difference that we have here between this and the Dread King situation is, while yes, Valstrax is in theory potentially weaker to Thunder than Dread King is because he's conductive, he's also theoretically just the fastest monster in the entire series, right? Like he's the fastest, the fastest flying monster in the entire series. Okay, then okay. Well, if I'm wrong, then you can tell me that I'm wrong. That's a thing. Okay, then I guess I'm
going.
correct. So Valstrax is the fastest flying monster in the series, and then he can just fly and just loops and loops and loops above and just keep doing his around the world slam. Because even if the dragon energy part won't do anything, if you get hit by a frickin' like multiple 100 miles an hour flying creature, you're gonna
Time's
get
up.
smushed.
Alright, okay, alright. 5 minutes, go! Firstly, travel speed is not the same as combat speed. He's the fastest
I
monster in
know.
a straight line from A to B, but in terms of agility in a general combat, he's actually, you know, fairly clumsy as far as monsters go.
Well, I'm
Like,
not
he can
talking
go
about
poof
just-
in a straight line and do little bursts, but he's not
Yeah.
exactly agile in that sense.
I'm
like,
not talking
Rajang
about,
is,
like,
is the air
physical-
quotes faster monster here. in a actual sparring match.
But you're
apart
referring to
from
like
that-
fighting on the floor. Like I'm just talking about his flight speed. Like I'm saying he should just fly in circles and just pounce into, like smash into him head first repeatedly, like an arrow.
Is this how he became a cube?
And becomes a cube when he's about to land and just smush him at full speed.
Oh my god, we have
What's
not
the thing?
invented cube Valstrax.
They're so effective at
but
dodging is because
Rajang can still get from A to B much faster than a hunter. A Rajang could easily hop out of the way of a dive bomb. And in any case, there is 3 more things here. Number 1, big ass lightning beam at the oncoming Valstrax.
Dodge.
That's gonna really fuck
You
him
don't
up
think
before he
Valstrax
lands.
has the type of control to just like turn a few inches?
No, not at 750 miles an hour. He doesn't. It's like a blink and he's on the ground.
He doesn't need to go that
2,
fast. He just needs to smush you a little bit.
That's how fast he goes.
Yeah, but you can go. You don't have to go your maximum speed.
If he goes slower, then it's even easier to dodge. That's not helpful.
When you walk, do you have to run at full speed? Do you sprint at a straight line?
No,
every
but
time
I'm
you
a
move?
human. Yeah, look, I'll be honest. If this was Furious Rajang like you had, I think it's a 9 out of 10 times slam dunk easy.
Yeah.
I think with normal
This is at least
Rajang,
a little
it's
closer.
probably a solid
Yeah.
55-45 matchup.
Yeah, for sure.
But we've seen Rajang body Elder Dragon after Elder Dragon after Elder Dragon, Teostra, Lunastra, Velkhana, Namiel, he gets Valhazak. Like, Nergigante is the only Elder Dragon that matches Rajang. So the question is Valstrax stronger than Nergigante? And I'm not sure that's the case.
And Rajang specifically bodies monsters that aren't even weak to thunder. So when he's with a monster that is weak to thunder, it's just sort of like we have to take that type of thing into account. Like that is very important in the monster hunting.
And Rajang's main and biggest weakness is ice, yet he still dominates Velkhana.
Yeah, like-
so it's like, all right, buddy,
if
calm down.
if you're the right
This
fighting
dude
style,
needs to
you
stop
got the
taking
right,
steroids.
basically.
Like, this is just cheating.
Just like I don't care
Alright,
what my
time's
weaknesses
up.
are. Fuck this.
So from the reveal, I was heavily favored with Valstrax because I like
Yeah.
Valstrax a lot, and I don't really
you
like
like
Rajang.
Cubestrax.
He's like he jumps around too much, and he's not very cubey. You
he's
know what
not
I
a
mean?
cube.
Before you started arguing for Rajang, Cotton, I was like, oh, I'm pretty convinced about the
Yeah.
Rajang right now, and then you helped. So I'm gonna give this one again to Rajang. Apparently, I love
Rajang
Rajang.
fan.
Right,
Rajang
1 point. I guess 2 points to Rajang, but 1 point to me.
Rajang's gonna win the episode. No matter what happens from this point on, Rajang has the most points.
Look, Rajang is quite the powerful card to pull.
It is. Honestly, I had that image in my head and I had to say it out loud. I couldn't let it just not be mentioned that he could catch the belt.
So is the final fight Rajang versus Rajang?
All right, I apologize heavily in advance for this is my time to cube.
I'm so
I don't.
excited.
It's my time
I'm
to
so
cube.
excited. While he was
I've
drawing
avenged
this,
something.
The final title fight, for at least a little bit, is, well, go.
What if... No! Is everything a Piscean Wyvern today to you? Why is Fatalis a fish?
that's Fatalis. I was like, is that Duratotus' face?
See, yours is quite a nice, like, stylized, I'm ready for this. Mine gives off the vibe of, please kill me.
Yeah.
Please, I'm melting. Please end me.
Oh my god. Is this hang on, is this Safi versus Vitalis, or is it this Safi and this Vitalis? Alright, I'm excited for this one.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, have your minute.
Oh, it's me? Okay, awesome. So this is where, we've been actually spending a lot of time today talking about weaknesses. So if we're going to talk about weaknesses, there's some things that should be mentioned. First off, Safi, not weak in the slightest to fire. So Fatalis sort of like has to straight up just overpower him through sheer, I'm so powerful enough that even my not so even if my fire isn't too effective against you, it's my fire, so it's that powerful. Like, you have to rely on that. In the other hand, however, Fatalis is weak to fire, and Fatalis is weak to dragon. So whether you say that Safi's beams are fire or dragon energy, either one is effective against Fatalis. Whether it be the beams, the balls, or, of course, the big-ass Sapphire. I think that's sort of like the big card that I have here. On top of that, Safi's actually quite a bit bigger than Fatalis. It may not be physically stronger, but when you're that much bigger, being even close to being as strong means that you've got a decent chance, physically speaking. So in that case, I've got the elemental advantage. I've got the size advantage. I'm not seeing where you got this. So give me something to fight back against.
Remember, Fatalis has long neck, Josh.
He does
Yeah, use the long neck.
That's a
He
really
can
good
coil
point,
around
actually.
and just crush me.
3, 2, 1, go. Firstly, to initially debunk, Safi is equally and severely weak to every single element, not resistant to any of them. So fire is very much on the table. Secondly,
not weak.
if I was to ask the just colloquial question of which is the strongest monster, the answer, of course, is Fatalis. He's the Exodia of Monster
White
Hunter.
Fatalis.
So, I mean, that's a very strong position to start arguing from. And I guess, the follow-up question is, how many entire civilizations has Safi'jiiva ended? Is it the 0? Or is it the 1 like Fatalis? I'm not entirely sure on that front. Thirdly, okay, when in the fight, he fires his big world-destroying flame, and you're hiding behind a big, thick steel door. In about 4 seconds, that door goes from solid to molten metal. Now, to melt steel itself is like 1500 degrees, but to do it in seconds, that requires hotter than even like 10,000 degree plasma. So Fatalis' fire breath is puddling Safi almost instantly, and that's my time.
All right, nice. So that's the next one.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right. God damn it! No, it's been so long. I forgot my point. I hate how we do this. Say something.
Fire element, civilization's destroyed,
right, yeah,
power
thank you, that's the one.
status.
The hunters were like.
I'm a
Thank you.
moderator.
You're a good moderator. I mean, you're just filling in the information that I should already know, but forgot because I'm dumb. The Fatalis is sure he's wiped out a civilization, but there was no one there to stop him from wiping out the civilization. Like, who's to say?
What? There's an entire army of people with
armies.
better technology than hunters have.
Yeah, but the only reason that Fatalis is killed in our sense, our Fatalis is killed, is our hunter. Countless other hunters have tried. We're the only one strong enough. So what if that's just to say that no hunter was strong enough then? We're the one that's strong enough.
Ah, well, how about the fact that Safi'jiiva is more weak to fire than Fatalis is?
I don't think that's true. It's really about what you attribute the meaning of Black Dragon to be, because, like, obviously Black Dragon is something that we call them, but is it something that they actually have because they're a significant power class of difference, or is it just that they were more powerful and they've been around for so long and they've got so many legends about them that people have just pushed them up to this place of knowledge within the society? Like, is it an actual ranking of power or just a title?
He's wiped out a civilization gives him that kind of legend.
Yeah,
but
again,
I will
if
say
Safi
to
was
do a
there-
side flip for a second.
Yeah.
Do you think Elatrion is stronger than Safi'jiiva? And then the follow-up, do you think Elatrion can match Fatalis?
I think Elatrion... Well, the word stronger is hard because, like, I think in a one-on-one battle, Safi has a great chance against Elatrion if he's in ice mode.
I think Fatalis' big fire breath against an ice mode Elatrion is good night.
Well, yeah, obviously, but, like, that's one specific mode. I'm just saying, like, I think it's at least a somewhat fair fight, whereas you've just stated that he's, like, a whole other tier.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Well, time is up.
Okay, so firstly, I think Safi could destroy a civilization. You know, feeling it, if it really felt like it.
He's bored
you know,
one
like,
afternoon.
Yeah, Fatalis clearly did. Safi's,
Yeah.
you know, just kind of chilling, but
It's also
maybe
worth
one day.
noting-
Also,
I guess my time's up, but, like, just for something that doesn't count as part of the argument, Fatalis eventually turns into a white Fatalis. We don't know what happens if we leave a Safi'jiiva alive that long. We kill them.
Yeah, that is true. There is definitely, like, he seems to just be on the up and up.
Yeah.
I'd love a third fall.
Oh, for sure.
Also, as Josh just kind of let out, I believe the law name of Safi is actually Irene, like the official name. You just said that.
That's true.
That's
was
obviously
Elatrion,
something-
Thank you.
Viewer, make sure. Oh, that's Elatrion's name. Never mind then. Sorry about that. Yeah, look, I think this is a really, really hard one because it's like red versus black, and it's really hard to tell what the actual power level is. But I do think I would lean more on Fatalis here just because of the raw power. But having said that, Safi's the one that can regenerate like mad, right? And that's got to play into the fight itself.
Sure.
But I couldn't.
Yeah.
This is
See,
another
the
one
thing
that's
is,
hard to call. I think Fatalis is stronger, but Safi has
The
the
only reason I
regeneration.
didn't mention the
So
regeneration
while
is
it's
because
not
if
really
the fire
relative in
hits
combat,
Safi,
Fatalis
it's
can
the
grow
problem.
back from a single scale.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Like that sort of cancels it out.
Okay, well, that's
Yeah,
awkward
the idea
then.
is theoretically he can like grow back from your armor that you wear of him. Is the type of lore stuff he's got about him.
Yes,
That was a really bad choice on our part then, wasn't it?
Yeah, a
No,
little
it is.
bit,
Yeah, like it's really not great.
Makes people go insane. Yeah.
Alright then, guys, this one is for you to decide. Look out for the poll appearing in the next couple of days to decide if Red Dragon or Black Dragon reigns supreme. And while Ultimate Turf War is not gone, or not forgotten, it will be, obviously, a little bit with imminent rise on the...
Just on hiatus.
Rise-eisen.
It'll come back, don't worry.
Rise-eisen. In any case, it'll just be paused for a little moment. But then we can start arguing about Rise Monsters, so that's going to be really exciting.
It's going to be fun.
I'm actually excited for that.
Oh, yes. Alright, guys. Like if you enjoyed this, subscribe for more, and we will see you soon.
Goodbye.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.